Alright, hello and welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. This is the demo for the new game coming out on, it's 2026. Doesn't have an exact date, just 2026, which I think actually means 2027, but let's go. We shall do the tutorial because I'm still hearing music. There we go. Let's tutorial, new campaign. Let's see, custom, main, tutorial, crease. Tough. Heroes of Might and Magic, Olden Era, tutorial. Main information, welcome to the tutorial. Heroes of, I'm going to call it HoMM, Olden Era, is a tactical turn-based game where you will explore the maps, recruit and level up heroes, develop cities, and battle your foes. Throughout the game, you will encounter various mechanics. We will introduce and explain them step by step in this tutorial. Your journey begins with the Gameplay Basics mission, where you will learn the core elements of the game. Once completed, you'll unlock a series of short challenges designed to deepen your understanding of the game's systems. To begin the tutorial, use the menu on the right side of the screen. Main mission, beginner's tutorial, in which you will learn the basics of playing HoMM. Easy start mission. I want to be him. Welcome to the tutorial. We are going to teach you the basics of the game. To begin, close this dialog by clicking the left mouse button on the window. That is the global map. When you enter the game, you will find yourself on the global map, the game world, where various objects, locations, and enemy forces are scattered. By default, most of the map is covered by the fog of war, a visual effect that obscures the landscape and hides objects. To lift the fog, you must move your heroes, revealing new areas and interacting with special objects that uncover more of the world. To move a hero, double-click on the map using your left mouse button. The first click will mark the path. The second will confirm it and send your selected hero on a march. Movement consumes heroes' movement points. Depending on what you are pointing at, the cursor will change to indicate available actions or warn you if movement is impossible. WASD, right-click. During the game, you will encounter large territories that cannot fit entirely on the screen. At any time, you can move the camera to see the part of the map you need. To do this, use any of the following. Hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor. WASD. Click on the minimap or move your mouse cursor to one of the edges of the screen to start panning the map. You can plot a route through areas that are not hidden by the fog of war. Obstacles in enemy squads block movement and prevent route planning. Depending on the movement target, the route will be highlighted in different colors. Green is a regular route the hero can fully travel this turn. Gray means the hero doesn't have enough movement points to reach this part of the path this turn. And red, movement will end in battle with an enemy squad or garrison. Now that you've learned the basics of movement, make your way to the marked checkpoint. You can always view your active tasks in the upper right corner of the screen. Tasks, upper right corner. Tutorial, move to the marked area. Oh. Just seeing if there's any loot. Your hero can no longer move. All movement points have been used up. Click the large round button at the bottom right of the screen to start a new day. Your hero will fully restore his movement points and continue moving. The large round button at the bottom right. The clock. Great. Your hero's movement points have been fully restored. Keep moving to the marked square. Well done on completing the first task. Now proceed to the next checkpoint along the road. It will help your hero to move faster. You have discovered an interactive object, the Redwood Observatory, a special structure that removes the fog of war in a large radius around it. Throughout the game, you will encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, simply hover your cursor over them. Interact with the Redwood Observatory to continue the tutorial. To do this, double-click it with the left mouse button. What about the mushrooms? I want the mushrooms. Oh, okay. Removes the fog of war in a huge radius. You have uncovered a large area on the map, revealing new objects. The passage ahead is guarded by an enemy, and piles of gold lie scattered nearby. Before attacking the enemy and moving on, collect all the gold around you. As you do so, the current amount of each resource will be displayed in the resource panel at the top of the screen. I have game stuff. Yeah, so you can see what I have up there. I cannot see how much gold and stuff I have. I wonder if I can enlarge settings. Usually a size will have a dun. I don't see anything like what I want. Okay, video maybe. FPS, reflections, quality, resolution, no. Okay. Oh, hey. That's a lot of items this guy gets to have. Be nice if my resources showed in this pane. What if I press I? C, J, K, M, J, V. This, I wonder what the hotkey is for this. Let's grab the gold, grab the sheep. Can I? Alright, keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start a battle as soon as he is step onto the square adjacent to that squad. Has stepped. Should be a past participle. Your hero will start a battle as soon as he has stepped onto the square adjacent to that squad. Alright. I mean, my grammar's not great, but... Let's go. Alright, the tutorial for basic battles. Battles in HoMM take place on separate battlefields divided into hexes, hexagonal spaces. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. The battles proceed in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and the enemy's, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. The higher a creature's initiative, the earlier their stack will act in a round. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar at the top of the screen. Before the battle begins, the tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust the alignment of your troops. To do this, drag any friendly stack within the highlighted area. If you drag a stack onto a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap places. Okay, so you can swap. Sure. Or is that only before the battle? Or is that a movement thing? What does it want me to do? Start battle. The goal of the battle is to defeat the enemy army. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy's troops. The game features creatures with 3 types of normal attacks. Let me say that again. The game features creatures with 3 types of normal attacks. Features creatures. Do the creatures have features? Alright. Anyway. Melee attack. The creature deals damage only when it is close to the target, i.e. on an adjacent hex. Long reach attack. The creature can attack a target through one hex. And a ranged attack. The creature can attack from any distance but not adjacent. However, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. The farther the target, the less damage is dealt. If a stack can't attack at the moment, it can move closer to the enemy. The movement distance depends on speed. A creature can both move and attack on the same turn. Important: any action, an attack, or move ends the creature's turn. When your creatures attack an enemy in melee combat, they may receive a counterattack in response. The number of counterattacks is limited. Usually, creatures can counterattack only once per round. In certain situations, if you don't want a stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Wait. The stack delays its action until the end of the current round, allowing others to act first. This option can only be used once per round per stack. Cool. So the clock is the weight. What's this other one? Fortify? Are they both weight? How about I make them... Let's make them... There we go. Skip turn and wait. There we go. Skip, skip, skip. Skip. Wait, wait. Skip, skip. Accept. Congratulations on winning your first battle. Gongshi, gongshi. This time you faced a weak enemy, but on your journey you'll encounter much stronger foes. To defeat them, you will need a larger army. Nearby, you can see the swordsmen's garrisons, special buildings where you can hire reinforcements. Use the gold you've collected to recruit new troops and clear the path ahead. Where's the garrison? This is the... Okay. You can recruit swordsmen. How much gold do I have? Sure. Continue forward. You strengthened army can take on a tougher enemy. Continue forward. Your strengthened army can now take on a tougher enemy. Let's go. Garrison. Yes, I'll take them all. Oh, is that another garrison? Let's do it. Yep. Yep, this one's in trouble. Alright, we're going to start and skip, skip, skip. Make this one. Wait. Wait. Cool. Hero skills and levels. By exploring the world and defeating opponents, your hero earns experience points. Once enough experience is earned, the hero levels up. With each new level, the hero receives random improvements to their attributes and chooses one of 3 secondary skills, passive abilities that enhance their overall performance. Each hero has 4 attributes: attack, defense, spell power, knowledge. Attack and defense are added to the corresponding stats of creatures in combat, increasing the damage they deal or reducing the damage they take. Spell power boosts the effectiveness of spells. Higher values mean increased spell damage and longer durations for positive or negative effects. Knowledge increases the hero's maximum mana, allowing more spell casting during combat. In addition, each hero also affects 2 combat stats: morale and luck. These are applied to all creatures in the hero's army. Morale affects creature behavior. High morale can give a stack an extra turn, while low morale can cause it to skip its turn. An important note: the more different factions are present in your army, the lower its overall morale. An army composed of one faction gains +1 morale. Each additional faction reduces morale by 1. Luck influences the chance of landing a lucky, enhanced, or unlucky, weakened strike. The hero classes and skill progression. The attributes gained at each level depend on the hero's class. Might. Heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense. Magic heroes are more likely to gain spell power and knowledge. Similarly, the probability of acquiring specific secondary skills varies. Might heroes tend to learn army-focused spells. Magic heroes are more inclined towards spell-enhancing skills. Each secondary skill has 3 levels. As the hero levels up, the skill can be advanced as follows. Upon reaching the second level, you choose one of 3 sub-skills. Upon reaching the third level, you choose one of 2 final sub-skills. Each upgrade improves the core effect of the skill and allows you to tailor your hero to your preferred playstyle. In addition, your hero can attain an advanced class. To do so, you'll need to acquire a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger and gain powerful new abilities. To find out which skills are required to unlock an advanced class, hover your mouse over the class icon in the hero's profile. Also, pay attention to the hints shown when leveling up. If a selected skill brings you closer to an advanced class, a small icon of the corresponding class will appear next to it. At any point during your game, you can view detailed information about your hero. To do this, double-click the hero's portrait in the bottom part of the screen. Alright, so I have a knight, a might hero. Upon leveling up, most of the time gains attack and defense, along with skills that strengthen this hero's creatures. Knows Heroic Strike, which is used to attack the enemies in battle. This skill's damage scales with the hero's level. He's a Swashbuckler, 0-5, Paragon, 0-5. He's got a scouting item. Basic intel: the hero can learn up to tier 3 spells without needing to learn the corresponding magic school. That sounds really good for a knight. Not even going to look at the other 2. Wow, I changed my movement speed a little, and I am pretty fast. Steel Song. Well done! You've completed the first part of the tutorial and now know the basics of the game. In the next tutorial mission, you will learn more advanced features and strategies in greater detail. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first tutorial mission and learned the basics of the game. A more challenging mission is now available, offering a deeper introduction to the mechanics of HoMM. Cool. Oh, I see there's two. So it's a beginner's tutorial, and then get familiar with more advanced mechanics of HoMM. Great, so I will make that a separate video, and thank you all for watching. So this is Heroes of Might and Magic, Olden Era, coming out sometime in 2026.